Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We are back at Summit Point for yet another track guide, and if you're going to run the Open Setup GT Sprint Series and you want to race the exact setup being driven in this guide, or the wet or endurance variants, you can do so by visiting our website sambosetups.com or our Patreon page. Any questions, let me know in the comments, but please note the track conditions and track temp are already shown in the overlay. We'll do a hot lap, a breakdown, then we will be back in the cockpit one final time with the driving line on, and I'll join you in a minute for the breakdown. Enjoy the hot lap. Okay, here we are on the breakdown lap in the Ford Mustang GT3. So our first braking marker is going to be this four-cone on the left-hand side. As we get there, we are going to brake initially up to about 55–60%. We're going to hold it all the way through until the start of this entrance road on the left-hand side. Now we're dropping it down to second gear, trailing off, and we're going to start picking back up on the gas at the apex. We're going to get up to 100%. And then we're going to move over to the right-hand side. Now for turn 3, because that was turns 1 and 2, we're going to start braking in the middle of this entrance road on the right-hand side. The first one, as we get there, we're going to go up to about 35–40% brake. And now we're going to trail it off fairly early and pick back up on the gas ahead of the apex in 4th gear. We're going to try and avoid hitting this curb on the left-hand side so we don't upset the exit. If we've done it right, we're going to end up out here. So this is right up close to the gravel pit without ending up in it. For turn 4, we are going to start our turn in roughly halfway between where we are now and this sign on the left-hand side, the one that's up on the mound, the white one. And we're going to trail off the gas until we can straighten out our wheel once we've gone through the corner. And now we're going to start preparing to brake, or start braking for turn 5. We brake up to about 55–60% in a straight line towards the outside of the corner so that we can really swing back and pick back up on the gas at the apex here of turn 5. We get briefly up to 100%, but we're going to start braking once we get to this gap in the tyre wall over on the left-hand side. We're not braking overly hard, only up to about 30%. We're going to trail it off and then pick back up on the gas in second gear, again trying to avoid our right-hand tyres actually mounting that curb on the right. We don't quite make it up to 100%, and then we have to lift as we go through this next corner, and then back on the gas. Little lift again to go through the left-hander of turn 8. And then a bigger lift to get through turn 9. We want to be back almost up to 100% or at 100% as we get to the apex of 9, all the way over to the right-hand side using the full camber afforded to us by the track. And we've got one more braking zone to go for turn 10, and we're going to start braking halfway along this pit entrance road on the right here. And we only brake up to about 45–50%, trail it off, leave it in 4th, and then back on the gas at the apex. That should have you exiting nice and wide without actually getting stuck in the gravel pit. And over and across the line we go in a 1:05.5. Right, we've got one final version coming up next with the driving line on and without me talking. Enjoy.